Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing out the Madden cheese as always. Got some more blitzes for you today, more defenses, and I'm using the big nickel, so it really doesn't matter what playbook you're in. So basically, the big nickel over G is in just about every single playbook in the game. So to me, that's one of the reasons this is one of the better defenses in the entire game. It's the accessibility. Whether you run a 3-4 playbook or a 4-3 playbook, the plays I show you today, the blitzes I show you today are going to be in every single one of them. But it's really two different main styles of blitzes, and you've seen these in my gameplay. You might even have seen, I put out a video on these not too long ago, a couple months back, on some of these blitzes. I'm just going to expand on them today if you haven't seen that video in the past. And I'm going to start off with the SS Blitz 2 and the SS Blitz 3, which are basically the exact same play. There is no change to the setups. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pick, the only change I would make as far as the setups on these plays is when I would use them. The SS Blitz 2 to me is more of an every down, cover 2 is a better defense on like an every down basis, and the 3 would probably be on a 3rd and long or a 4th and long, or even a 2nd and long, depending on, you know, if I get a sack on the first play and they're on 2nd and 20, then I'd pick the SS Blitz 3, because to me cover 3 covers deeper better than the cover 2 does. So that's about it. Other than that, make sure you have your speed guys on the blitzing position. I'm going to have 2 different blitzes with 2 different guys blitzing, one of which is going to be the safety. So in that scenario, you're going to want your speed guy there, and then over here, which is essentially another safety, but it looks like a slot corner, you're going to want to have your speed there. So as far as the setup from this play goes, it's going to be very similar, whether it's this series of blitzes or the next ones that I'm going to show you. But the setup is pretty simple. All you really have to do is pinch your defensive line, which is D-pad to the left and then down on the D-pad. And then I'm on a QB contain, which is L1, R2. Real simple. If you're on PlayStation, L1, R2. If you're on Xbox, left bumper, right bumper. Then I'm going to bring this guy down into the QB contain. Typically, I want him opposite of the running back, because the running back typically either, if he's opposite like this, if I have it on the same side, like say this is my blitzer, he's going to get picked up by the running back a lot. But since he's on the opposite side and the rest of the setup is going to be to try to maintain that running back, I won't have to really worry about that. So he'll typically come screaming off the edge and the running back won't be able to rotate over in his blocking. Then the last step is I have my choice. I mean, I could always, sometimes I bring this guy down into the gap and use him, just try to, you know, stay there for a second or two before I drop back, try to pull that guard or that tackle or whatever. Or I could do the same thing with the middle linebacker. I can come down to this gap. I just have to be to the, you know, either the center, from the center over. One of these guys has to be in the gap from the center over. This play, if I do this, I'm trying to pull the center. Doesn't really matter. So that's pretty much the setup. Sometimes I'll guess pass also. If you guess pass, like if it's a play action, sometimes if you don't guess pass, that guy will come screaming off the edge and will tackle the running back, and then the quarterback has the ball and your defender's on the ground on top of the running back. So guessing pass will send him straight for the quarterback, and it'll kick the blitz up a notch. So guessing pass, that's, you know, for whatever you do, guessing pass will always have that effect. So here's the play. So like I said, he comes right off the edge. Somehow Mahomes gets it off, even though he looked like he was clearly sacked to me. But you can see how fast that was. So let's just go to the replay real quick. Like I said, I mean, he must have like a quick release chemistry, or, you know, X factor or something. But you can see, I mean, he comes off the edge. The play works brilliantly as expected. Like I said, me just being down in this gap, you're going to see the center just, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know who to block. Then he, you know, passes off, but it's too late. The guard's not going to be fast enough to pick that up. And then he's just coming off free around the edge. Like I said, to me, any quarterback in the game probably would have been blitzed there. You can see he's getting hit with the ball in his hand. So complete BS that it gets away. I didn't really do my job covering, because I just kind of figured it would get the sack. I didn't even really bother to drop back covering too well. But you can see, I mean, the running back going out on the route's going to have that effect, or if it's a play action, it's going to have that effect. Or, like I said, a lot of times you won't be able to rotate over at all. So we'll go ahead and run that one more time. I am in random offensive plays, so I don't really have any control of what the offense calls. So we'll go ahead and we'll do it. Like I said, I did it last time with the center. This time I'll do it with this guy. And we're just going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to hesitate in the pocket here and try to pull a guy before we drop back into coverage. Running back goes out again. He essentially gets sacked again but gets the ball off. Like I said, he must have an X factor that I'm not aware of. Be nice to get a look quick with the running back's blocking, because I know someone in the comment section is going to point that out. I might have to pick a play like that. But who knows? Maybe this particular formation doesn't have a lot of plays like that. So here we go. Got the play action, and we get the sack off the other side. So you can see how successful this plays. I like to see a replay to see exactly how he came flying off the edge like that. I don't know if that was a result. As you can see right here, because I'm down in the gap, they actually did something a little bit different where the line shifted and the right tackle came at me, which is exactly why that guy came in free. And like I said, the QB contained. I didn't guess pass. You can see right here, he hesitates because I didn't guess pass. He's kind of reading if it's a play action run or a pass. And because of that, he didn't come screaming off the edge like he would have. But you can see, I mean, this is a very, it's a very simple setup, 5-man blitz, and we're getting some ridiculous pressure pretty much every time because of that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end the video. If you guys want to see more blitzes like this, do me a favor, hit the like button and let me know in the comment section. And other than that, thanks for watching, man. Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.